Enki and the Awakening Anunnaki God King Scientists. Humanity's ancient origins are shrouded in mystery. Long ago, multiple extraterrestrial groups visiting our planet upgraded early hominids through genetic experiments and physical interbreeding. These genetic upgrades took place over millions of years and involved long-forgotten civilizations rising and falling all around the world. Some remnants of these early peoples have survived as inner Earth civilizations, and they have preserved ancient artifacts in well-hidden halls of records. The last of the major genetic upgrades involved a race of extraterrestrials called the Anunnaki, who first appeared about 450,000 years ago.
The Anunnaki were led by their king Anu, who divided up responsibility for the Earth and our solar system between his two sons, Enki and Enlil. Enki, a master geneticist, was responsible for creating a sufficiently intelligent hominid species that could assist the Anunnaki in mining operations. Enlil, a military commander, was in charge of the space fleets that controlled Anunnaki colonies on Earth, Mars, and elsewhere in our solar system. These fleets were involved in mining precious metals such as gold, and Enlil only wanted humans who would work the mines without causing any problems for the Anunnaki leaders. Meanwhile, Enki expanded his human genetic project to create an Adâmic prototype. Superior in every way and giant in stature, the Adâmic prototype was designed to be the host body for Anunnaki starseeds to incarnate on Earth and could sustain an incredibly long lifespan.
Anunnaki who chose to inhabit these new Adamic bodies became known as God Kings and were eventually put in charge of Earth operations, directly ruling over the human workers. Today, the Sumerian Kings list tells us that the first God Kings lived for tens of thousands of years. A hybrid race was also created, called demigods in the Kings list, who acted as intermediaries between the Anunnaki God Kings and the human workers. These demigods lived up to 1,000 years long, as documented in the Hebrew Bible, records of pre-dynastic Egypt and the Kings list. In addition, the hybrids and favoured humans were granted access to a remarkable tree of life, whose life-rejuvenating properties greatly extended their lifespans.
The proliferation of humans and their rapid technological accomplishments through civilizations such as Atlantis, however, posed a challenge to Enlil's policies for controlling the Earth and our solar system. As a result, Enlil decided to reboot the human experiment by orchestrating a devastating global flood event. However, Enki was opposed and made plans to protect his genetic creation, which had exceeded his expectations.
The conflict between the Enki and Enlil factions of the Anunnaki led to Enki's defeat and departure from the solar system soon after the Great Flood in 9600 BC. 12 of the Anunnaki scientists aligned with Enki decided to go into stasis chambers hidden around the Earth, waiting for Enki's future return or for humanity to recover from the global cataclysm and reach Atlantean-level development once again. Among these sleeping giants was Ningishzida, the overseer of the Tree of Life, who granted access to all he deemed worthy. The Anunnaki scientists in stasis are each protected by different races of beings, including the Ant People, who will stop at nothing to faithfully protect the sleeping God Kings.
Very recently, Enki returned to our solar system, and the sleeping Anunnaki scientists have simultaneously begun to awaken. Enki has passed the blueprint for the original Adamic DNA, which has been described as the holy grail of extended life and optimal health, onto an Earth Alliance. This has led to the mass production of holographic healing technologies by the Earth Alliance, which will eventually be released to the public.
Around the same time, seeds from the Tree of Life were given to the Earth Alliance to kickstart the life extension process for humanity. However, the seeds were misappropriated and taken to England on the orders of King Charles III. Fortunately, the seeds were quickly recovered and then taken to Iraq to activate another newly discovered sleeping giant in the ancient Sumerian city of Nippur, the former Earth headquarters for Anunnaki Space Command.
On December 3rd, the world's leading authority on exopolitics, Dr. Michael Salla, will present the latest intel on these topics, an historical overview, and much more in this final webinar presentation for 2022, entitled Enki's Return, Restoring Adamic DNA, the Tree of Life, and Awakening Giants. His presentation will be followed by a very special panel featuring Elena Denon and Alex Collier, and conclude with an audience Q&A session. Don't miss this exciting, all-new 4.5-hour webinar intensive. Register today at exopolitics.org.